Good morning, welcome to Morfa Mawddach, a quiet single platform minor station on the Cambrian coastline, just to the south of Barmouth Bridge and the town of Barmouth over there. As I say, a small minor station. You won't find that many people getting on and off of trains here. In fact, I think it's still a request stop. It wasn't always like this, and I refer to it as a Morfa Mawddach, but that wasn't its original name, because if I just come through this gate, swing you around here, you'll notice, look, another platform. Look at that, a platform ramp going down at the end there. So prior to 1960, this station wasn't called Morfa Mawddach, it was called Barmouth Junction. One of those strange anomalies where you've got quite a sizable junction station literally in the middle of nowhere, because it is in the middle of nowhere. There's few houses, farms, etc. Nothing in the way of population. It was quite a sizable 4-station platform. Now we saw the single platform that's in use today. That's the line between Machynlleth and Pwllheli. They also had a platform at the other side, so it was double track before it went onto the viaduct, because obviously it's single track over the viaduct. But let's turn our attention to this side, because I think this is where the most interesting, interesting side, the disused side of the station. And that was the old line to Ruabon. So going off in that direction. Next stop, Dolgellau, Barla, Llangollen, and on to Ruabon. I suppose onto the Midlands, really. I suppose it was the main way that holidaymakers would get to Wales prior to closure. There's a great photograph available. It's actually on Wikipedia. Stood round about here. I think it's taken from a train on the far line that's no longer there. So it's taken from a train, Barmouth bound, northbound. It's a slightly different perspective. That line to Ruabon is now part of a multi-purpose trail, the Mawddach Trail. Now I've done several videos from around this area. I've done a video on that. I've done some videos where I've started and ended at this station. So let's talk about dates, shall we? Let's just go over to this side, the currently active side of the station. That was built by the Aberystwith and Welsh Coast Railway in 1865. Now this side, the Ruabon side, opened a few years later. And it's the same story on this side. So we had, and if we look at that photograph, we had sizable buildings. We had a big building in the middle, but this platform still exists. And I think somewhere under there's going to be, maybe not in good condition as the Barmouth side platform, but I think there's going to be some remains of some part of the platform under there. And there are bits of platform, and I'll point them out. I'll point them out as we go past. I hope they can still see them. That ivy's certainly got a bit of a hold, but trust me, there is a platform edge, and there is bricks under there. And there we go. We can see some of the bricks there. We can see, is that blue brick? Don't think it is it? We can see a platform edge in the ivy. Just to get my shadow out of the way. Early morning sun. There's a platform edge, and there's some bricks. I hope that's coming out okay. We'll keep an eye out for any more. There's a much clearer example. Now there is a platform, or what looks like a platform edge, at the other side of this platform that's now the car park. I don't know if that's an original or not. I'm really not sure. Another bit of platform edge. This is a much clearer piece here, look. Just careful of the nettles. So we can see the patterns on the top on this one. And there's the top. There's the top of the platform. So yeah, the buildings would have been in the middle, because It's like a V, the other line off to Pwllheli is going off over there. And as I say, look, it's so overgrown here, you would never know, would you? More platform. I keep thinking there's voices behind me. It's the announcements on the station. There's not a train due for another hour. But there we go, there's a little bit of the platform edge missing there. And here's the ramp at the end of the platform. It's now a popular spot for people to park and come and use this Mawddach Trail. It's got toilet facilities, plenty of parking, and I think it's a great way of parking up and getting a train over to Barmouth with stunning views over the bridge, personally. And we're just walking down the route with the old track bed now. That's now that trail, now the Mawddach Trail. You can follow this all the way to Dolgellau. It's really, really nice. If you've ever done it, I've got a video on it available on my channel from a few years ago. It pretty much clings the coast, or the banking at the side of the estuary. Absolutely stunning views. I'd well recommend that, cycling or walking. I think it's about 10 miles to Dolgellau, but there is a pub after about 7 miles at the old station site at Penmen Pool and the old station hotel on the front of the estuary. Absolutely beautiful spot, really, really recommended. Nice food as well, not the cheapest, but really, really nice food. So we've seen the two lines, haven't we? Well, the existing line and the disused line that we've just walked down. There was a third side to the triangle. It wasn't in use as long as the other two lines. I think it was used as a siding in later days, but that connected up with the line to Pwllheli, just over there. The line to Ruabon closed in 1964, so that was that side of the station gone that we've just seen, the disused side that is, but obviously we've still got the other side, I'll say, going strong on its single platform. If you're ever in the area, it's well worth a visit to come, even just to have a ride over Barmouth Bridge. It's only 5 minutes from Barmouth on the train. You might have a little bit of a wait for the other train to go back, but if you can walk over the bridge as well, which is another great experience. So this is inside the two platforms. That's the platform, top of the platform there. We were just stood the other side of there when we were looking at the disused platforms. But you see what I mean about this side. Look, it's a completely different build, isn't it? Different stonework, and the mortar, it's either been repointed or it looks a lot more modern. Maybe it is original, I don't know. I don't know what was in between here. There were station buildings though, but there are remnants and outlines here of what used to be some of the buildings. We've got a different style platform edge there. And then another, like a loading area with another ramp as well at this side. Just being quiet because there's motorhomes parked up there. I think people are asleep. It's only 7:30 in the morning. All right. So we've done a full circular walk. Well, not quite all 3 sides, is it? But you know, we've done a walk there, Morfa Mawddach and the surrounding area, or Barmouth Junction as it was known pre-1960. Right, cheers, just a short one. Not a lot to see, is there? Some of the remains of the platform. It's great to come and have a look around, especially given what was here before. When you see the photographs, it's scarcely believable. Keep your eye out for another video from this area on failed plans for a new seaside resort. But for now, thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you soon.